The View host Joy Behar left fans shocked when she took shots at her pregnant co-host, Alyssa Farah Griffin, over her political stance. The interaction came on the show's frightful Halloween episode. Keep reading to find out what happened. Sarah Haynes clashes with View hosts over election rigging. The co-hosts of The View have different political affiliations and opinions. The majority of the hosts are liberals or left-leaning. However, they still don't always agree. During the episode that aired on Friday, October 31st, Sarah Haynes disagreed with her co-hosts about election fraud. Joy Behar kicked off the Hot Topics Roundtable by mentioning recent comments from California Governor Gavin Newsom. "I really am scared to death about what's going on in this country. I really believe it is code red. It's a 5-alarm fire. We won't have a country, we won't have an election that's fair and free, if we don't stand up," he said about the upcoming elections on November 4th. Sarah Haynes called the governor out for stoking fears about voting. "People fought hard for those rights to vote, and we already don't have people showing up in our polls. We don't need to plant seeds." However, her co-stars disagreed. Sunny Hostin said, "I think that you need to speak truth to power, and you need to expose what may be going on." The upcoming elections include a hotly controversial mayor race for New York City, New York, between former Governor Andrew Cuomo and Zoran Mamdani. President Trump has threatened to take control of the city if Mamdani wins. Joy Behar takes shots at pregnant Alyssa Farah Griffin. Before the Halloween episode got serious with election talk, the co-hosts had some fun for the spooky holiday. They did their own version of the 2003 movie Freaky Friday. Lindsay Lohan and Jamie Lee Curtis reunited this summer for a sequel. The mother-daughter duo accidentally switch bodies. In a holiday send-up, the hosts of The View switched bodies. Whoopi Goldberg is off on Fridays, but Sarah Haynes and Sunny Hostin switched bodies, as did Joy Behar and Alyssa Farah Griffin. Joy seemed to take a cheap jab at Alyssa during their portion of the gag. "Yeah, I know. I keep looking for something that will tell me a toddler will be a Republican," she said when Alyssa told her they'd switched bodies. Alyssa responded as Joy, joking that she is a na-na and couldn't be pregnant. "By the way, if I am pregnant, this baby's gonna be a Democrat," she added. Alyssa Farah Griffin announced live on air in October that she was pregnant with her first baby after years of IVF treatments. The television personality was part of Trump's first administration before joining The View. The lifelong Republican voted Democrat for the first time in the 2024 election, casting her ballot for Kamala Harris. However, she still aligns with Republican ideology. Joy is an outspoken Democrat. While the two took hits at each other, they didn't seem bothered, and it was just part of the funny segment. Tell us in the comments if you think Joy crossed the line.